I'm just going to be taking off my bake real quick. I have like sparkles all over my face because I spilled them on my vanity. Now, I don't know how they're getting everywhere, but they're literally everywhere. Anyways, I'm going to be taking this bake off and then quickly highlighting my face. And then moving on with this olive green smoky eye with some red lips. Time filming this just because I'm having some issues with not only my camera, but just me. Just not coming out the way that I like. Anyways, let's get on with this tutorial. Hopefully it comes out good so I can post it and upload and share with you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys my brows real quick because I haven't used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in a while. So here we go. I'm going to be taking the spoolie and I'm going to be combing up my brows with this just to get an easier stencil of where I want to overdraw my brow, overdraw shape, you know what I mean? Then I'm going to be taking this side, and by the way, this is soft brown. This is definitely easy to work with. You just have to be careful by like rolling it up too far because it does break easily, so you kind of don't want to like waste your money and break it because they're kind of expensive, like $21, so you just want to be careful for that. I'm going to be holding my brow up right here and then just making a stencil of where I want to have my brow. Always like mess up the shape that you want. You can always go back and fix it with concealer. At the beginning of the brow, I'm going to be holding the pencil by like the tip over here because it's going to give a lot of less pressure to your brow. Just comb up with it if that's the way your hairs are growing. Shut up, phone. Are you serious? Are you serious? So I'm not really loving the shape, but I'm going to be cleaning it up with concealer. But before I do that, I'm going to be taking the spoolie. And this comes with a spoolie that you can literally just comb the product that you applied and just blend it out to the brow. So I think this is very, very important and a good step to use if you put too much product throughout your brow and it looks a little bit muddy. So once I comb it out, I might go back in with the Brow Wiz later on, but I am going to be carving this out real quick because it's looking crazy. Using the Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC. I love this concealer for cleaning up the brows and really carving out the brows. It does an amazing job and I just love it. I'm using my handy dandy flat definer brush, and this is from MAC. So it's the MAC 212. And I'm just going to be cleaning up my brow. The truth is so just drag the product downwards. And this is also good if you guys knock your eyebrows done like me and you have a little bit of hair growth that's pretty noticeable. This kind of gives it a little bit of a like shield. People don't see it. And now for the top, I'm just going to be dragging the product upwards very lightly and cleaning up the top of the brow. I like to use my finger to blend it out just because it's easier. I mean, if you want more of a highlighted brow, I would definitely not use your finger because it kind of takes all of the product away besides a very little bit of it. And for a more highlighted brow, you want that concealer to kind of be there. And that is how I do my brows. Now, I like a little bit of a radiant effect in the beginning, which I think I'm getting it right now. Before I start the other brow and fast forward and listen and play some music for you guys, I'm going to be just putting some Ready Set Brow from Benefit Cosmetics. And I'm putting this right on top of the brow. You can honestly use this in the beginning to kind of give yourself a brow, like a permanent brow shape and all the brow hairs are stuck down, etc., etc. Or you could just use this alone just to keep those crazy hairs in place. But I like to put it on top of the brow just to kind of give it a little more like security. Take the spoolie and just brush it out. So that is how I do my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I'm going to fast forward this brow for you guys so you guys don't get bored. So sit back, relax, and I'll talk to you in a minute. To the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. No, I was about to say Moonchild because I'm so used to using that palette. I just love her glow kits. They're my favorite. I'm using the glow kit in that glow, and I'm going to be going in with Sunburst. I always lean towards bubbly and dripping gold, so I'm just going to do Sunburst today. And I'm using a Morphe brush from the Beautiful and Bronze brush set to apply. I totally forgot to do my highlight when I was doing my face. How do you forget to do your highlight? And I also wanted to share with you guys what highlight I was wearing with this look. So yeah. too much highlight. Remember that, guys. If people tell you you're glowing too much, which has happened to me.
Bye.
Never. This brow needs a little bit more shape because this one's so like bam and this one's so like help me. I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Makeup Forever. The MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Concealer with my hand and a finger. And I will be setting it with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. Now this is, you can use this as an eye primer. It is waterproof, but it does crease a little bit, so definitely set that concealer. Now I'm going to be setting that with some Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. This eye. I'm sorry if I have like random gold sparkles all over me. It's because my vanity has them all over and they're sticking to my hands and my brushes. But I'll clean that up later. Let's get on with this. So I'm going to be using the Morphe 350 palette, the Morphe Kathleen X Lights palette, and I'm going to be using the new ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Sleigh that I absolutely love. I love. Morphe 350 palette. I love this palette. It's been a while since I brought it up in one of my tutorials. Maybe like 2 weeks. But here we go. I'm going to be using, I already know which one, this as my transition color. This one right here. Morphe M513 brush, which is comparable to the MAC 224 brush if you guys were wondering for a MAC 224 dupe. Even though that brush has a very special place in my heart, I really can't say that there's much of a dupe for it, but this does come close. And I'm just going to be focusing this right on my crease. It's a little bit dark since I am doing a smoky eye. Don't be afraid. But of course, less is more. You could always add more product. It's always good to look at your makeup in all angles of the mirror. So like this way, this way, this way. Just because then you can see every aspect of it. And sometimes you don't see that something's off when you're looking straight in the mirror or you're looking to the side. You're not going to see what others see. So you always want to kind of take that in consideration when you're doing your makeup and take that extra step to make sure everything looks symmetrical. This transition color a little bit darker than usual just because I am doing a smoky eye. So I really want this transition color to stand out when I bring the dark shades in. And with this pretty brick color, this one right here. And I'm just going to be deeping up the crease with the same M513 brush from Morphe. And I'm just going to kind of be dragging that into the crease just to deepen it up a little bit. You're not really going over your full transition color, just deepening it up where your crease starts. And if you don't have a crease, you make one. If you don't have a crease, doing this is going to make you look like you have a crease and really deepen that area. Windshield wiper motions. I'm like really excited for December. I'm not going to be doing Vlogmas, but I am going to be doing a lot of vlogs, so I'm super excited for that. Vlogmas, just because like with work and school, I'm like, first of all, I'm going to be vlogging like me going to school and work like every day, and you guys probably don't want to see that. And I really have a lot of like makeup tutorials in mind for like the season. So I know that I'm not going to be able to do both. It's just, I know it. Like I know between Christmas shopping, family coming, filming the makeup video for the week, and then on top of that, worrying about doing Vlogmas on top of that. It's just, I know it's not going to be possible. So I was like, I might as well not stress myself out, not do Vlogmas this year. I'm going to be doing like at least 5 Christmas vlogs, just not every day. Not like every day. So I'm just going to be making sure that is buffed out. I kind of went a little bit hard with this brick color, but whatever. Whatever. That's turned into like the transition color. Because I'm talking to you guys. That is complete. I'm going to be going in with a milk chocolate color, which looks like this one. If Morphe had a name for the shadow, it should be milk chocolate because it reminds me of like a Hershey bar. So now I'm going to be applying this on my lid and just buffing it out to the... Holy fallout! Translucent powder because my fallout is kind of getting crazy down there. And you don't want that. Milk color. And just kind of putting it on my lid and then blending it out. So this brush is not like to pack on eyeshadow on the lid, but it's working for me and it's giving me a nice blend. Ooh, my favorite. palette. I love this palette. I absolutely adore this palette. I did some looks on my Instagram, so if you guys want to go check that out, I'll be linking my Instagram down below as always. I'm using this black color with the same brush. Can you believe that I've used one brush for this eyeshadow look? One brush. So go get your hands on the Morphe M513. I think it's like $3. One brush. Anyways, I'm using this black matte shadow, and I'm just going to be smoking it out even more on the corner. And this is just going to give it a little enhancement, but I don't want to go too dark, so I'm really just focusing this on the outer corner of my eye. And just blend your, what is it? Blend your life? Yeah, blend your life away. Super cool. So the outer corner of your eye, I'm just kind of smoking it in. But don't cover your lid with the black, because we're going to be going in with a different shadow. Now, for the moment that I have been waiting for, and the reason why I was inspired to do this tutorial, the ColourPop Sleigh Super Shock eyeshadow from their holiday collection. I can't tell you enough. I feel like I can't tell you enough about how gorgeous this shadow is, especially with the holidays coming up. It's perfect for Christmas. Oh, I can't wait. I'm definitely wearing this color on Christmas. It's so pretty, like so gorgeous. It's so pretty. I can't, like, if you guys like olive green, which you guys can tell that I do, this is the color for you. And it's called Sleigh. So all you girls, beauties, guys are gonna slay this Sleigh Super Shock shadow. I promise. So it's like $5. So if you guys did not get your hands on it, you love olive green, you're a makeup addict,
you better get it.
It's so beautiful. So I'm just gonna be applying this on my lid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm using my fingers. With these shadows, I prefer to use my fingers. I feel like the application just goes on smoother. Everything just looks more super shocky. And I'm just applying this on my lid. I can't stress this enough how much I love this shadow. That's why I did this tutorial again. I probably wouldn't have refilmed the same tutorial because, like, I get bored. I'm like, I don't want to do the same look, but I need to share this with you guys because this Super Shock shadow is so gorgeous. And now I'm just going to be blending this out a little bit. And now we're on to the wing liner. And with the tattoo liner from Katvond Beauty, of course. And I'm going to be creating a wing liner. For this look, I just really want a wing liner. I love how it looks with like wing liner and red lips. I'm just like, yes. So, for the wing liner, I'm just going to be starting right here. Dragging it out. Bringing it in. I don't know if I want to go too big. I think I'm going to do more natural wing liner today. Maybe. I don't know yet. JK. I definitely want to get through the holidays and do like winter looks and all that kind of stuff, but I definitely do want to sit down and help you guys out with wing liners, so keep an eye out for that. Let's go on with the other eye.
We're always gone. Euphoria at the bottom line. I lie afraid. Are we in the same place?
Complete. You can always take a flat definer brush and clean up with some concealer. As always, don't forget that part if you guys mess up. I'm going to be applying my lashes off camera, so I will be right back. If you guys were wondering, I'm using the Grand Glamour lashes from Beauties. So I will see you guys in uno momento, guys. So I just applied my Beauties lashes. And if you guys are wondering, I use duo glue with some Beauties lashes, like I just said. I'm taking the bake off, not the bake, but like the translucent powder that I use to keep away fallout from ruining my face. Just buffing out my face a little bit to make everything look natural. And now I'm just going to be doing same bottom shadow, and then we're on with the red lips. And then we are going to be concluding this tutorial. This is not 20 minutes long. Are you guys shocked? My last tutorial was literally so long. I was like, do I post this? Do I not post it? But I didn't want to cut anything out because I feel like everything that I said, I wanted to share with you guys to help you out. I'm going back in with the Morphe 350 palette. Going back in with the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to be taking the Morphe MB33 brush, and I'm going to be using the same transition color as my waterline shadow. Be doing a little bit of an inner corner highlight. For the inner corner highlight, I'm going to be using the MAC Double Gleam highlight, which is so beautiful. It's from the Extreme Dimension line. It's Extreme Dimension Skin Finish. That's what it is. Just to give it a nice highlight. Nothing too crazy since you don't want to take away from like the Super Shock shadow. And I'm going to be highlighting my brow with this. And then we're going on to the lips. So for my lips, I'm going to be using a NYX lip pencil with Russian Red MAC lipstick. It is a matte lipstick and I love this lipstick. This lipstick has been with me through everything. This is one of my first MAC lipsticks. I used it at my 8th grade dance and my prom, so I love it. I am using the NYX, not Whirl, I'm using the NYX Suede lip liner in Kitten Heels. How cute of a name. Definitely recommend a lip liner because they do bleed, so I do recommend a lip liner. Sometimes you probably are like, wow, I don't need a lip liner, they're the same color, like blah 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 blah. And sometimes with liquid lips you don't need a lip liner, but with like matte lipsticks I feel like you just need a lip liner, especially with the red one. With the MAC Russian Red lipstick, ooh. I love red lips. Red lips wing liner, and then adding the olive green to it was just like, I need to do this as a tutorial because I love red lips. I love olive green and red together. If I'm wearing olive green, I always throw on a red lip. I just feel like it's just like really goes well together. And then when I saw this sleigh shadow, I was like, this has to be a makeup look. I have to film this. So I filmed it twice. No, 3 times. But it's all good. Hopefully this one works. I'm actually going to be spraying my face with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. And I'm going to be throwing Fix Plus in my bag. So during the day, when I want to revive my makeup and make it look fresh again. So that actually concludes this contour. So that actually concludes this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this smoky green, this olive green smoky eye with some red lips. And if you guys learned something, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and of course subscribe to my channel for weekly videos. If you guys enjoyed this video so much and you can't resist, go press that notification button so you guys get notified every single time I upload. I love you guys so much, don't forget that, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next tutorial. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm your home. I wanna be with you always. Know you're not alone, 'cause I'm your home. Dark we fight.